Hey, it's Lynnie Wennerstrom, and I wanted to do something special for you. First, I'm in my greenhouse, which we're getting ready. I'll kind of show you a little bit. Got my comfrey down here. See if you can see that. As an herbalist, I love comfrey. It's one of my favorite herbs. And getting everything ready. Doesn't look like much right now. But we have our little water going. And see if you can see the comfrey down there. Talk about comfrey another day, but I just wanted to give you something special. Wanted to take a moment and do something special. I did this for my list, which LynnieMotivates.com if you'd like to be on my newsletter, which is Wild and Free Healthy You. And I wrote this meditation. It's kind of like an inspiration for mothers. You can call it a meditation. I call anything where you're thinking or you're changing your state of mind and understanding who and what you really are. That's really what I was thinking when I created this for mothers, for my peeparoos, as I call them, on my list, who I love dearly. So I'm going to share it with you because it is very beautiful, and I hope that it's not just for Mother's Day, it's for moms everywhere, that mother energy. So I want to share that with you. And so I want you to close your eyes because I may not have the best. I still have to put some. It's an audio as opposed to visual. I haven't put a lot of the audio. Obviously, this is YouTube, right? So we need some video for it. But I might just put one or two or something there. But really, what I want you to do is just close your eyes and live in the moment. For as a mother, as the mother energy, like what it means for you. So I love you so very much. Thank you for listening, and I'd love for you to subscribe to this channel, and I'd also love for you to come to LynnieMotivates.com and become part of my newsletter so that you can receive these on a regular basis, these meditations, because I just kind of pop them out when the spirit moves me. They are my art. They are meditations that move you. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you. Ciao. Welcome to LynnieMotivates.com, meditations that move you, inspired by the Akashic Records. This meditation for mothers, is inspired by the Akashic Records, a beautiful place in a higher dimension, which offers us spiritual advice by a beautiful collective I call our cosmic cheerleaders. They guide us in our journey here on planet Earth by helping us to remember who and what we really are, and to remind us of our purpose. Wrap yourself in love, beautiful mom, because while this is not your average meditation, filled simply with flowery words, it is meant for you, a human being, a precious woman, a child herself, having a very real adventure here on planet Earth, now with her own child or children. This is also meant for you, Mom, even if you have never given birth, for various reasons that may haunt you still today. As a mother, you have been through a lot, especially recently. So this is designed to help you to see the beauty and perfection of you, always, in good times and those times which are not so fun. To also provide you with a very inspiring option to see things differently, which if chosen to be embraced, can change your life instantly. This meditation is created to ensure you know that you are very special and so loved. This is a message meant to remind you of who and what you really are, to understand your true inner beauty and your power, and to also remind you that when you feel you have made a blooper, a mistake, that you are always doing the very best you can. Let's get started, shall we? Love and compassion. What do those words mean to you? These words, very powerful sentiments, love and compassion, do you engage them only for others? Or do you share them with yourself? How kind are you to you? How hard are you on yourself? Let's look at one of your many starring roles you play here on planet Earth as a human being, the mother role. In our roles we have chosen as mothers, we all have different experiences with our child or our children. Some mothers never got to experience actually birthing their child. Some are still working to create that new life, but feel the mother energy running through her veins. Some mothers feel very fortunate as they experience mostly love and joy with their children, young or all grown up. Yet even they experience difficult times in these relationships, while there are others who wonder why their child is the one that suffers with something difficult and challenging physically or emotionally. There are other mothers who have done everything they know best to do, but somehow the bond between mother and child feels broken, no matter how hard they give it everything they've got. Then there are mothers whose child or children seems to have taken a wrong turn in life, or that child who left this earthly plane way too soon. And there are all variations in between, as mother and child relationships can sometimes feel complicated. There are all kinds of mothers with all kinds of children whose personalities and achievements can dazzle or confound, some still so young and you are still the queen. And there are some children who are seemingly totally cut from a different cloth altogether. There are the grown children who feel compelled to cut you out of their lives or even your grandchildren's lives because you do not believe as they do, or they feel you have wronged them in some way. Then there are those who value your wisdom and fully love and support you, while others think you come from a different planet. These last ones, they got it right, by the way. You do. As mothers, we can feel the extremes with our children, deeply loved by them, and at the other end of that spectrum, we can feel deeply cut and heartbroken with how the relationship feels at this time. I'm going to share something beautiful with you right now. I'm going to tell you a story filled with love and light. Even if you already know this, sometimes we just need to be reminded of how perfect we really are. You are a light being who has chosen to come to planet Earth, which is a courageous choice in itself, because before coming here, you knew that all memory of who and what you are would be totally erased. And you knew it is not easy to remember when you are on this dense planet where everything appears to be separate from you. Yet, you still came here knowing that with your love and light, you could make a difference to help Mother Earth raise her frequency so that she could transition to a higher dimension. Which is why you are now on a journey which you have chosen, which will help you to grow and expand through lessons and through remembering who and what you really are. This is not your home. You will go back to the light being that you truly are when you have completed your mission here. While missions are unique to each soul, in a nutshell, your mission is to learn to love yourself unconditionally and to help to raise the frequency of the planet by sharing your light, your love, and your unique gifts and talents with others. Until that time you go back to being pure light and love, you have chosen to come here and you have chosen a role to play. Look at your life as a movie starring none other than you. And for your starring role, the beautiful celebrity you may not have known you are, you have chosen your cast of supporting actors to play the roles alongside you as the star of your movie, your life here on Mother Earth. I hope this next part uplifts and encourages you to have faith that all is as it is supposed to be. There are no mistakes, no coincidences, and understand that everything is a message to you for positive change. Absolutely everything. Okay then, let's look at this. Just as you are a light being here on your journey of lessons and expansion, until you finish your mission here and return to the light, to the one creator, your children or your child are also light beings on their own journey. They too chose you to be a very important supporting role for their journey, for their movie, starring them while on this planet, no matter their age. And like you,
They too are playing out the role they chose when they came here. The beautiful thing about all of this is that all of us have free will. We get to create our own reality. We get to learn the lessons we choose during this lifetime. And we get to grow and expand as we wish. So nothing is set in stone and can always change. And when we understand that everything is as it is supposed to be, and that both we and our children are on their path, it helps to put everything into perspective. So things that once maybe we didn't understand, maybe what we now can understand is that it is not ours to even need to figure out or to understand. No matter the relationship we have with our child or our children, whether it is filled with love and joy or doesn't feel so good right now, if we understand that they are in their own starring role they've chosen as a light being coming here, and when we honor their choice and we simply play that supporting role as best we can with this knowledge, it can feel very liberating. Stress, anxiety, worry over what may come or may not, or that they'll make the right choice for themselves and others, all of this simply dissolves. This is the option that is so empowering. It is a choice. We all want the best for our children. When we shift our perspective, whether it is exactly how we believe it to be or not, doesn't it just feel better to honor another's journey? Just like you, they too are always doing the very best they can at every given moment. So let's get back to that love and compassion thing. It starts with giving to self, to being kind to yourself, to being loving and compassionate with self, to stop berating yourself for something you said when you meant well, for something you wrote to someone with the best of intentions, or for something that you did. Remember that where focus goes, and especially when backed by a strong belief, energy flows. That is manifestation, whether it's on a high or a low frequency. When we really get this, we know that it is time to take the focus off of what we don't have and to place it on what we want for ourselves, for our children, for others, and for the planet. Okay then, let's go full circle to where we started. You are love and light. That is you. It is who and what you really are. You are simply an individual expression of the one here on planet Earth, playing out your chosen role. And while we are here as the Mother Energy, we do our very best to share love and compassion with our children and with others. Sometimes even when it takes every last ounce we have to do so. Mother, you are like the sun. You will experience peaks and valleys, but you will always rise and you will always shine. Understand your power. Understand that all possibilities, all probabilities exist, and everything can change with a simple choice. Understand who and what you really are. Honor your journey and honor the journey of your child or your children, no matter your relationship with them on this planet. Shine, Mother. Shine with the knowledge that while you're here, you are always doing the very best you can, as are they. With so much love for you and your beautiful soul, fellow light being. Shining my light to brighten yours. Namaste.